Hey guys, and welcome back to Diamonds Hustle. So today I want to show you guys how to actually utilize ChatGPT to actually be able to land your dream role. So in this video, I'm going to go over how this tool can actually help you in the interview process for an opportunity. It's going to actually prepare you for an interview for whatever company you decide you want to work for, you have a job interview for. Utilizing this tool will actually prepare you, show you some interview techniques. It also will show you some interview questions as well. So you can actually be well prepared for that interview so you can actually land that dream job and you could be set, okay? So let's go ahead and dive right on in. Okay, so for the purpose of this video, I'm going to use Target, since everyone is familiar with Target as a retail giant. So the first question I'm going to ask is, I have an interview with Target and need to research the company. Can you assist? Okay, so as you guys can see, this actually is giving me great information on the organization so I can be prepared in this interview as far as if they ever ask me, what do I know about the organization? Because that typically comes up in a lot of interviews. So let's go ahead and see what it has for us. So basically it's telling you that Target is a retail corporation headquartered in Minneapolis, Minnesota, with over 1,900 stores in the United States. The company was founded in 1902 and has grown to become the 8th largest retailer in the United States. So these are a lot of good key points that you guys could use, okay? In your interview. So they have Target's mission statement. If you know that mission statement and you are able to tell your interviewer that, they know that you have actually done your research. Target is known for its expect more, pay less brand promise. In addition to its brick and mortar stores, Target also has a robust online presence. Target has a strong commitment to sustainability and has set a goal to be a net zero company by 2040. Target is also committed to social responsibility and has made efforts to promote diversity, equity, and inclusion. Target offers a variety of products, including clothing, home goods, electronics, and Target has a loyalty program called Target Circle. So if you guys know any of this information and you can actually use this in your interview, this is basically showing that individual who's doing the interview, so whether it's a recruiter or a store manager, that you have actually went out, done your research on this organization, and this is something that you really want to be a part of. So you're showing that you took that initiative with those individuals, okay? So let's go ahead and ask another question. So one of the things I like to do when I go on interviews is quote a lot of Glassdoor information. That way it really shows that, I'm going above and beyond. So the next question I'm going to ask is, does Target have good reviews on Glassdoor? So it's saying that Target has an overall rating of 3.7 out of 5 stars, and that's based on over 26,000 reviews. Also, it says many employees praise the company for its positive work environment, employee benefits, and opportunities for growth and development. It does have negative reviews as well, criticize long hours, high workload, and low pay for certain positions. So this is also a good tool that you guys can use if you are interested in any of the positions that I post as well. If you want to go on here and you can actually do a little research yourself to see if this is an organization that you really want to be a part of, or if you have any coming up interviews, you can actually use this as well to research the company as well to see like, oh, it's positive. This is something I want to be part of. And if you see a lot of negative reviews as well, that's probably somewhere that you want to stay away from. Okay. So let's go ahead and dive right on into the next question. So if you are like me, I want to know the pay for a lot of positions that I actually apply for. So I'm going to ask, what is the average pay for an associate at Target? Okay. So it's saying that the average pay for an associate at Target can vary depending on factors such as job position, location, years of experience. However, according to Glassdoor data, a Target sales associate is about $13 per hour. It is important to note that Target has announced plans to raise its minimum wage to $15 per hour for hourly workers by the end of 2020. So that means, being that it's 2023, the starting wage for an associate is going to be $15. So there you go. So there's no more guessing for you. This tool actually gave you that information that you wanted to know. So at that point, you know, if you really want to apply for a position at Target, if the pay is going to be, substantial enough for your lifestyle. So let's go ahead and dive right on into the next question, guys. So now what we want to do is ask, what are some of the interview questions, right? What are the standard interview questions at Target to help me prepare for this interview that I'm about to have? That way, if you already know the questions, then you're well prepared. And that way there's no more, let me think about that, or give me a second. You're already there. You're on the roll. Basically, you are ready to move forward with that interview. So tell me about yourself. You're good to go. You know they're going to ask that question. You already have your pre-responses ready. What do you want to do? Why do you want to work at Target? Basically, that's at the beginning of this. You did your research. Why do you want to work for the organization? You can let them know based on that information. As far as, let's go back up. The key facts here, you can say that Target is the 8th largest retailer. It's been around since 1902. It's not going to go anywhere. It has 1,900 stores as well. You can go over the mission statement. You can go over what Target is known for as well. So you can actually basically say, these are some of the reasons why you want to be a part of this organization, because it's a great growing company. And, you want to be an asset for the organization as well. That company can be an asset for you as well. Okay. So what do you know about Target? Again, bam, there you go. You already have that information. What are your strengths and weaknesses? So be prepared to talk about that, y'all. How do you handle difficult customer or situations? They're going to ask that question. Be prepared to answer that. You've already have this in your mind rolling. How do you, what previous experience do you have that makes you a good fit for the position? How do you prioritize tasks? Can you give me an example of a time when you went above and beyond for a customer? How do you handle working in a team environment? And what are your long-term career goals? And how do you see this position fitting into those goals? So again, these are some of the common, they may not be all of the interview questions. But again, you are prepared and you're ready to answer those questions. So you are ready to have that ball rolling, just bam, 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 hitting it all the time, hitting those targets. So, that shows the recruiter and the hiring manager, if you have that interview with that hiring manager, that you are serious about being a part of this organization. And it also shows that you are quick to think on your feet as well. So I know a lot of you may have heard of the STAR method when doing interviews. So let's go ahead and ask how to use the STAR method for interviews. And so right here it's telling you, and I already know, guys, I spell interviews incorrectly, but that is okay. So basically, it says the STAR method is a popular approach to answering behavioral interview questions that can help you provide detailed and structured responses. Here's how to use the STAR method for interviews. So basically, STAR, as you see, STAR for situation, task, action, and result. So situation, begin by describing the situation or task you were faced with, providing enough context for the interview to understand the background and setting of the information. Next, so for the task, next explain what specific task or goal you need to accomplish within the given situation. Action. Then describe the actions you took to complete the task or achieve the goal. Be sure to highlight the specific steps you took and the reasoning behind your decision. And then finally, the result. Explain the outcome of your actions. Describe what you accomplished, what you've learned, and any result or benefits that came out of your efforts. So it says, here's an example of how you could use the STAR method to answer interview questions. So can you tell me about a time when you went above and beyond for a customer? Who hasn't got that question, right, guys? Because I got it all the time. So, star response situation. In my previous job as a sales associate at a clothing store, a customer came in looking for a specific outfit for her daughter's wedding. The task, the outfit she wanted was out of stock in her size, and she was on a tight deadline to have it altered before the wedding. Action. What did you do? You realized that a different store in our chain had the outfit in the customer size, so I contacted them and arranged for it to be shipped to our store. I also offered to personally deliver that outfit to the customer's home so that she could have it altered in time for the wedding. The result, the customer was extremely grateful and impressed with the level of service I provided. She ended up pursuing additional items additional items from our store and left a positive review on our website. My manager also recognized me for going above and beyond to ensure customer satisfaction. There you guys go. So that is the star response, and that is exactly what they're looking for when they ask those type of situational questions for you, okay? So the next question that I actually want to ask is, strong action verbs to use in a job application when you're actually applying for that role, okay? So basically, it's giving you a few examples of strong action verbs that you can actually use when you are applying for these roles, right? So it says these verbs can be used in various contexts, such as in your resume, cover letter, or during a job interview to help demonstrate your achievements and contributions, okay? So if you're able to use any of these words, you achieved, adapted, analyzed, completed, created, developed, executed, facilitated, improved, increased, innovated, managed, organized, resolved, supervised, you trained, utilized, validated, and verified. So these are strong words that you guys can actually use when you're actually either applying for those opportunities, and you know how it asks you to give a summary of what you actually did at your job. You can use some of these action verbs in there as well, but also you can use these when you are actually inside the interview as well. But I also want to show you guys something else. So, let's just say you work as a cashier. What type of jobs can you apply to? There's so many times, because when I first started out in work, I was a cashier, and I was like, oh my God, am I going to be a cashier for the rest of my life? What type of jobs can I actually apply to? What does my job qualifications actually qualify me for? What type of jobs can I actually do if I don't want to be a cashier for the rest of my life, right? So this can be as a customer service position, data analytics, whatever you have, but I'm just using Target, guys, for now. So I work as a cashier. What type of jobs can I apply to? So it's saying that I can do a customer service representative job. It says I can be a sales associate as well. I can apply to be a bank teller. I can be an administrative assistant. I can apply to be a receptionist as well. So, these are just some of the positions that you can actually apply to get out of that current role that you're in. So, for instance, I work as a customer service supervisor. What type of jobs can I apply to? And so it's basically going to tell me some potential jobs is operations manager, and I can apply to a human resource specialist as well, sales manager, and it's really telling you as well, based off the the experience that you would have actually gained as a customer service supervisor. So it's using that experience that you normally gain and transferring it over to other opportunities that have similar experiences as well. So project manager and training and development specialist. So I hope this interview actually was able to help you guys prepare for an interview and actually open some doors to other possibilities of career opportunities that you actually can be a part of. So my next video, I will show you guys how to actually use this for resume writing as well, and a cover letter. So we'll actually go over that, and I'll show you guys exactly how to use that. So I hope this video actually helped you. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification button. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.